So today's mini series is going to be on how to progress a client up into Russian squats. So we don't do this very often. It's difficult, I think, sometimes to control in a group class because lots of things can go wrong if we don't have a client well versed on the reformer and set up. So this is one that would definitely be for more of an advanced client. So the first thing that we're going to do today is get some sense of verticalness in our client with the moving carriage. So I just have one yellow spring on, and all I'm going to have us do is chest expansion. So, but we'll do it just to start to get the feel of the moving carriage. And this also warms up the glutes and the hamstrings. So we've done these before. We're going to walk up onto the strap and grab hold, and we're just going to press straight back. And this, you got a nice view from back there of that back of shoulder, so it's really pressing back into the back of the shoulder and forward. And we would just do maybe 6 of these, really to get the feeling of the movement of the carriage in the arms and really prepping the core for that movement, so getting ready to feel those feels. And when we get to the 6th one there, we're going to let the arms go forward, let the carriage hit the stopper, and we'll hang those guys up. And then the next thing that you could do for your client is turn them around, and we'll bring those foot bars up. I'm going to go to 2 yellow springs, and we'll take it to a little ease lunge. So this starts to get us into that feeling of squat, right? So left leg forward, nice open hip flexor, press back. I like to bend the elbows and let the heart go down. And as the carriage comes up, stay long in your arms. So you can keep the arms long and press back as long as those clients don't get into your low back. So I found that modifying the bend of the elbow just helps to keep the spine in a nice neutral position and lets the work go into the legs. And then when you've gotten to maybe 6 of those, you start to really feel the outside of that hip working here. We're going to come in and we'll bring that foot back. We're going to take that yellow spring off, so we're down to 1 yellow. And we'll balance here and come into the lunge and then come back up. And this too is just creating that sense of vertical balance with the carriage moving, but we've still got 1 grounded leg, which is a good beginning to not having any grounded leg, but having both legs on the reformer. And then we'll put that yellow back on, so we're back to 2 yellow. We'll just go to the other side. So same idea. You can decide, so you can keep both arms long and press and come up, or let the client bend the elbows and deeply hinge and come up. You just want to make sure there's not too much low back pressure. So sometimes the bending of the elbows, I think, takes that out of the equation and lets the spine move in one long piece just from the hinge of the hip. And then we would take that yellow spring off, so we're just on a yellow, come up and do the balance here. And again, the glutes are really working the hamstrings and also the lateral stabilizers in the hips. And then we'll come up nice and tall here. And then we're going to stay on this yellow spring, and we're going to take it to those Russian squats. So Russian squats are off the back. So I'm going to face back to the tower. And feet are about hip distance apart and parallel here. And then I like to let the heels lift off the mat and grab those ropes above the clips, just like we would for chest expansion. And then here's where you have to be really mindful that your client is prepared for this. So we're going to start to lower the heels, pull back on the straps, and come up tall. Oh, you've lost me. And then come back. Oh, now I'm back. Yeah. And again, press back, lift up, re-bend. And we'll go maybe 2 more. And maybe 1 more good one here. And then hold, come down all the way, and hang up those straps. So a nice little prep for Russian squats, and it could be too, your client never gets to the full squat. All that other work is really good for preparing the body at some point, perhaps, to get to that. So thanks so much for joining us. Let us know if there's any exercises you'd like to see broken down. We'd be happy to record them here for you.